Hello and welcome back to our channel. I am Chef Fee from Wholesome Bellies, and today I'm going to take you through a delicious cauliflower and tofu tikka masala. Now, tikka masala usually is a creamy dish, but to make it plant-based and healthier, we're going to actually use our soaked cashews to make a cashew cream. So just quick run through what you're going to need to make this delicious dish. All of your spices are in the bowl all ready to go. Frozen peas, canned tomatoes, cauliflower, cashew nuts and tofu. So we want firm tofu. That is it. A splash of olive oil to fry up our onion, garlic and ginger, and we are good to go. This dish is served beautifully with rice or some lovely flatbreads or roti bread. So let's get started. Let's whip up this delicious tofu tikka masala. All right. Now to get started, we want to grab our cauliflower and break up the florets. So we're going to just cut them about so big, and we're going to actually roast the cauliflower first and roast the tofu to create a nice sort of crunchy roasted experience. Now with the tofu, I have just drained it with some paper towel, and we're just going to firstly slice it down the middle, and then we're going to cut it into cubes about so big. So once that's all sliced, I want you to grab a tray and lay your tofu and your cauliflower out. Now, we made our spice mix earlier by mixing all of those spices together. I actually put the salt in here too. We're going to take about half and just sprinkle it over our veggies and our tofu, and then the other half for when we actually cook it in our pot. And then with our olive oil, we're just going to drizzle that over our veggies. Couple of tablespoons. I really do like olive oil. And then we're just going to marinate that, being sure that you coat all of that there. The next step is to just bake this in the oven, and we're going to get on to making our masala paste. And our ginger, just using a microplane. Okay, let's get a couple of tablespoons of olive oil in our pot. A nice big pot like this is going to be perfect. And we're going to start with our onions, pop them in there, and we're going to just let those onions sweat. That will take just a couple of minutes. Take your time. I always tell my students this is the most important part of our cooking. It's where we build our flavour. So if we just rush this process and just throw everything in, we're not going to have the same complexity that we would have. All right, so at this point, I'm going to add in our garlic, all that garlic, and I'm going to add in all of that ginger as well. Now it's tempting to just add our spices now, but we really just want to give that just a little bit more time. So turn down the heat and then add in those spices. So this is the other half of the spices from earlier. You're going to stir those spices in. They will smell incredible straight away. Once they have been fried off, 30 seconds max, we're going to grab our can of tomatoes and in we go. And this is going to form the base of our tikka masala, and then we're going to add in half a cup of water. So I just add it in the can, swish it around, get all of that extra tomato in. Now I've already added my salt because it was part of my spices, so just be mindful when you add your salt, whether you add it as part of the spices or alone now. And I'm going to also chop up this lovely chili and add that in as well. Right, in goes the chopped up chili. You can use fresh or even a chili powder, as much or as little as you like, or possibly none. So what we're going to do with that is pop the lid on, and we're just going to keep that on a medium heat and let that cook for about 15 or 20 minutes. And while that's happening, your cauliflower is cooking with the tofu in the oven. We're going to make our cashew cream.
Righty, so let's open that up. And you're going to get what looks like more of a milk than a cream, because this will thicken in our sauce, and just run your fingers through it. Make sure it's got no grains in it. So we want a really smooth texture, but I am pretty happy with that. So I'm just going to put that aside and keep going.
Okay, so there is our roasted tofu and cauliflower. Looks amazing. And here is our pot. Let's have a look. Oh, that smells amazing. Now, what I like to do is the tikka masala is usually quite smooth. So I'm going to grab a stick blender and I'm just going to pulse that until it's nice and smooth. Okay, so now it's all nice and smooth. We are going to add in that delicious cashew cream that we made, and we're going to get a lovely orange color. How divine is that? Now we're going to just let that bubble away for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to come back and pop in all of that lovely tofu and cauliflower and our beautiful peas. Let's go in now with our beautiful roast collie and our tofu, and then our cup of peas. Now, all of that's cooked, so you really just want to give it another 5 or so minutes just so those peas warm up. Let all those juices marinate. All right, lid back on, we'll give it about 5. And there you have it. That has been about 5 minutes. The cashew milk has thickened beautifully. I can't wait to tuck into that. Served with some plain rice or some roti bread. That is a 5-star dinner.
And there you have it. I am going to tuck into this. Oh, looks so good. Ugh. That's amazing. So full of flavour, quite spicy. Added in extra chili. The peas, beautiful. Hope you enjoyed that one. I'd love to hear in the comments what you thought. Did you make it? What did you serve it with? Until now, happy eating, happy cooking. For more videos, make sure you subscribe. New videos every week. Thanks again. Thanks for watching.